Hello, so back with Hero Forge, making some miniatures with Roll Together for our show Escape from Carceri. April 27th and May 18th is when we're running. My name is Niall, I'll be DMing, and today we have our lovely player, Thomas.
Hello! Glad to be here. We were just saying before, this is the weird thing of like, again, it's like when you're doing like a drama circle, they're like, hi, what's your name? Give us a fact about yourself and a thing, and you're just like,
I'm an actor.
I'm an actor.
I like chocolate.
Yeah. Ooh, I like chocolate too. You're like, good, we're friends now.
Yeah, this is how you make friends, isn't it? Friend, human. Yes. So let's start with your character. You're going to be playing a character, presumably for D&D, unless you want to be the rocks and the setting.
I mean, is that an option where I could just be like a door? And you're like, roll to open. You rolled well. I'm like, yeah. See you guys next week.
When I DM, you can always be inanimate objects.
If anything bad happens in this campaign, where you're like, well, I mean, you're dead, but you're this bird. I'm like, yes.
Yes. I get to choose what to do as a bird. I'm very serious about roleplay, though. You have an intelligence of -3.
You're like, I want to go there. You're like, no, seeds. All right.
Yeah, there are seeds. Why would you? What's your character's name? Let's start with that.
Yes, so my character's name is Ilex.
Okay.
Ilex.
Ilex.
Ilex. Just Ilex. I mean, we'll get probably into more of the backstory, but for a while he was known as the problem solver, Holly Green.
Oh, nice.
So, then, due to circumstances, he has returned to his original singular name. So, forsworn his past, forsworn, a more,
Classic.
Sort of.
So he could still have the double-barreled name. It could be just Alex.
just Alex. And I think that's the sort of thing. Like, if people knew about him before, they'd be like, "Oh, you're Holly Green," and he's like, "Yeah, that's me. Hello."
Cheers for bringing that up.
Yeah. What's he about?
Yeah. What race is our lovely
our boy
former Hollow Green?
He's a half.
Aha, wonderful half-elf. So this dwarf stat won't do. Presumably a male build. Excellent. Didn't want to presume too heavily. You never know.
Fair.
Okay, so we've got some half-elven ears going on here. This is just like a little basis. Have you used Hero Forge before?
I've seen other people use.
Excellent. Well, here's your chance to just rifle through everything. That's what Hero Forge is wonderful for. So we've got a selection of different faces. There's heroic features. There is sharp features. There is round features. So what kind of features are we feeling? Has he got like more elven vibes?
I think sort of more elven, and I think sort of that might occasionally be a bit of a problem when he's going to places where they're like, we don't want elves coming here, and he's like,
these bloody elves,
thinking you're better than me, and he's like, I'm just here to help you. Like, we don't need help.
I think this is like the smooth feature has that kind of like elven look, doesn't it? If this is another one that's I
think I like the sort of the thin cheekbones and the. Ooh.
You can smoothen it down to make it a bit more
soft. Do we want to make this boy?
Yeah, it's a soft boy.
I think in himself he is quite, sort of. There's quite a sort of softness to his look.
Is it that soft, or is it kind of a bit of like a middle ground? Soft boy.
He's a middle boy. Let's go. So you've got the cheekbones, but still got the nice chin. Yeah.
Still got the defined cheekbones. Excellent. Should we move on to some ears? How he listens for clues. Right. Well, these are just typical half-elven ears, really. Quite small. You've got your bigger ones, of course. Ooh. Boom.
Oh, gracious.
Boom.
They're quite. What are those ones?
These are elf ears. So
regular. Just plain elf. Okay.
Yeah, which could be completely fine. They could have their own like
giant goblin ears.
Yeah, giant goblin ears. These are your half elf, but they could like sort of curve over to the elven
think-
side.
Let's let's just have a look at the half-orc ones. Just
For banter. Oh, they're not too bad, are they?
I think that those are quite like that. So there's a sort of, there's still the pointiness to it.
Then you get into your fox ears and stuff.
Just like those ones you see where they're like huge and sort of going over people's shoulders. Just like, hello, fellow humans.
It is I.
It is I, the problem solver. I'm a little bear man. Look at me.
You got fawn ears as well. All sorts. They've got everything on this. Canine.
Little dog boy. I just like the idea of coming in and going, hello. Everyone's like, what are you? And I'm like, clearly I'm a half-elf. You're not
Come on.
I'm a rabbit man.
Doesn't everybody have these kind of outfits?
Is he not a big elephant?
Moon elf ears. They're a bit...
those are quite sweet.
They're kind of that sweeping back.
Yeah.
You were saying earlier.
Because sort of talking about the backstory where he's not sure what elf type he is. That's sort of one of his great mysteries, that he's like... And to his mind, everyone who would be able to know that, his mother and his father, are dead. But it's that sort of ongoing thing where he's like, I've got some downtime. Do I look like that person? Like,
yeah.
Are you my
in his
mum?
notebook, he's got little sketches of ears and notations.
Absolutely. And I think actually sort of looking down that way, he's like, well, I don't have bear ears, so I'm probably... But then the Fae's a very peculiar place, so I might not be a bear.
Well, we have canonically got a unicorn elf, so...
Oh.
You know, bovine looking. So...
You say that and I just pause, I'm like, what do their ears look like?
Yeah. Well, that's one of our other players. Red is playing... a character that has elf origin, but different.
It's a unicorn.
Yeah, it's a unicorn horn.
I quite like those as sort of as a sort of thing where you're looking at that and you're like, I think there's a slight offness to that. You're looking at that and you're like, And
it's an elf, but
it's an elf, but then you're just sort of like going. And I think I said for what I'm saying, where he's like, I don't know how common moon elves are, but that sort of thing, like he'd look at a wood elf and go, no, that's not. Sort of like, subtly sort of like touching his ears and going, no.
Not yet. What kind of hair length are we thinking?
Oh,
got this obviously Dragon Ball Z one, which is my favorite.
I mean, I don't know why we're just.
If it was my choice, everybody would be Super Saiyan.
Well, we've been talking about like what's uniform with this company, and you're like, welcome. You need to just stick your fingers in the socket and you
get the hairspray out.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't have any hair. Well, we'll give you a wig, just a big pointy. Let's have a look. I think he's sort of. I think it's quite at the moment. Like when we're meeting him, he's a bit scruffy. He's
scruffy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Well, that's pretty cute.
Yeah, shaggy curls.
Let's pin that one for now. I'll keep looking. But...
There's a bed head here.
Oh. I'm sorry, it's just still there. Hey, I just got out of bed.
That does feel like hey, I just got out of bed. You know, I put no effort into my hair.
By the way, there's been a murder. I'm here to help you out.
I am a problem solver.
I'm a problem solver. You might have seen my plays.
I'm trying to find some more scruffy. There's like a wild hair here.
I mean, that's kind of what I'd say, like traditional sort of elf kind of like, hey, I'm a bit of a trickster, a bit of a.
You've also got like a mullet, but you can wear hats as well. That will change the figure. Something to bear in mind.
Yeah.
Scraggly mane.
Just like a lion.
Yeah, a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got longer hair as well. You can have like braids and stuff like that. All that jazz.
Just a high ponytail.
Or a monk. Ooh. A ponytail.
I'm sorry, just all of these were just like I say, you imagining him walking into a dining room, everyone's like, I do not know what is happening right now.
Hey!
Hey, it's me! Someone tried to kill your father. I'll solve it. Like,
Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
cool, we're in the middle of soup.
Yeah, come on, man. Chill out.
Relax. 80s Bob.
It's a lot of bolding, like, features, which is interesting. Like, clearly, the one thing that Hero Forge were getting letters about was there's not enough bold people.
Maybe it's the sort of thing where it's like, my character got hit by a fireball, and like, oh yeah, we're just going to take, like, patches.
You know what? I think that's actually it. I think when Chris was telling me, they told me about the fact that they were adding, like, all these, like, damaged kind of things. So, yeah, maybe it is that. I think you bang on the money.
And then you get the patch, and you're just like,
oh, there you go.
What's that called?
Swept back.
I like that as a kind of
Swept back.
Because I think Ilex, where he's like, yeah, he's scruffy, but he's not sort of. It's not that he's not caring. It's just that he's going through some stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
I like that as a sort of like, as that kind of. just give him a pompadour.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking for my father.
I'm
you know who my daddy is?
Elvish. Yeah, I like that. I like that swept back kind of.
I think that's the one. I don't know about you.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh, Lord!
We must learn of the news.
God, it won't stop. Is he a scruffy boy? Does he have a beardy face?
This is interesting. This is the thing in this world. Can elves and half-elves grow facial hair?
Well, I think traditionally in D&D, elves don't grow facial hair, but I personally say, fuck that. Half-elves definitely could.
Yeah, I think his father, imagining it having like a, because he was sort of like the lord, kind of having this massive. So I don't know if he has a beard. So like scrub, is there sort of.
I don't think there's a stubble option, unfortunately. There's kind of like, I think it's beard or no beard kind of vibe. And maybe there is, we can look into the colouring section to see, there will be textures. There are textures.
Let's look at that. Just for the sake of it, let's just give him a handlebar moustache just to see what that looks like.
Just to mark it.
So I'm still imagining, like, it's the scene of this character walking in and it's like,
hey.
It's like Poirot who's walking in, and this bizarre little man walking in, and going, I think I had still described, and I'm like, really, you've got to pick your time. We're right in the middle of something. It's like, no, there is time.
I love how this is called a cop stash. Like every cop you've ever known has that big bushy ass mustache. Beautiful.
I don't know if I have a disguise kit, but I'd like to have a range of mustaches. I said this character just turns up with like a big panama, and you're like, You're very clearly Holly Green. No, it's me. My name is Paul. I am a trader. Anyone been doing any smuggling recently? You can tell old Paul.
I won't tell the police.
What would I know? Yeah.
Well, are we, with all the disguises, have we got monobrows? Have we got no eyebrows? Have we got scaly McBoy eyebrows? Pierced eyebrows? Yeah, there's like a little scarred one for here.
I like that. I think, he's sort of
a bit rough and tumble.
Yeah, sort of. I said he had a hard beginning. He's having a hard.
Yeah, he got punched upside his head once.
Yeah,
and it took a chunk of his eyebrow.
I think for sort of like what I'm thinking of this character, where he has a habit of going, no, this is wrong. We need to do this, and people just punch him, and then he goes up again and goes, but I have evidence. I think that's the sort of. I almost feel like sort of the party have occasionally had to get him out because he's been standing on a table going, no, I have proof that he's having an affair. And they're like, Alex,
stop talking about it. Stop talking about it.
You're talking about it in the bar.
We'll do it later. We
don't have to do it in front of everyone.
I love it.
He could run away. He's not going to run away. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so teeth. Just this is kind of like standard shiny teeth, but we also have like articulate teeth where you can see part of their, and this will obviously change when you change their facial features, because you can There's like a little face option here where you make a smiley, make a no smiley, you know. Bit of a cocky smile. Glee. Hey!
Hey, it's me!
It's me! Hey! So let's just put it on a... I don't know how to reset this one. Oh, smile. There we go. Bit of cock, bit of smile.
It's like cockiness. Like cock.
There we go. Yeah. I fell right into that. This is my fault, really.
you're like, I would apologise, but I really don't think I've got anything to apologise for.
No. We've all heard it before.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, there's like some rodent teeth if you want a bit of a buck tooth kind of vibe.
No.
Fangs. Shark teeth. Hawk teeth.
Oh.
Other teeth. Goblinoid fangs. Yeah, I feel like it's probably between articulate and straight, isn't it?
So articulate's just like slightly gap, right?
You can see each individual one.
Let's go with that, and then just see how.
Yeah,
like the facial expression may make that scary.
Yeah, they've not got any horns or anything.
No.
No, just
I mean, it's just I feel I'm enjoying this. Let's just pop some horns. Yeah.
There's some amethyst horns, which are they're pretty dank, to be fair.
I'm
just terrible.
Again, this is. I think you're probably getting this from everyone. Everyone's like, that would be really good for someone else. You know?
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, there's another character here, and it's like, I mean, look at that. Just got this. What am I doing? Stop it!
Yeah. No, it's too exciting.
The mouse can't take it. It's like, no, I want to get it. I can't deal with it. Look at all these cool stuff. You could do even funnier things like that.
just half an antler.
Half and half, innit?
I've been through some stuff.
Yeah, shit's happened to me, bro. Alright, let's take this off. I think we're moving on to Zipotic.
I was just thinking, like, if you're doing like a wild magic thing where you just turn up and you just put one horn in and you're just like, hi.
Sorry, bro. Bro. Alright, so we kind of have like, let's get rid of your shirt and then you can see what you look like.
Oh my goodness.
There's like emaciated, lizard-like, which probably ain't right. It could be a ribbit. Skeleton. Damaged. Kind of looks, again, it's a bit emaciated.
Yeah.
It's like, I think that's for zombies more than anything. What's that one?
That's just
animal-like torso. Oh, so you've got like your clawed fingernails, hands there, and then you've got the insect one as well. Insect boy.
This is all, again, the temptation to just completely change the character and go, yeah, he's just got like insect. So you're like,
and like robot arms and stuff. It's just too cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm imagining everyone else like, okay, this is my character, and it's just like, yeah, I'm an insect robot. Cool.
Oh, you can just have amputations as well.
Oh, that's nice. No. Little hook.
Oh, there's like show all. That means there's more than fantasy ones. You can have look at that. Oh, medical wraps as well. That's really cool. I have to say.
Well done, Hero Forge. That's
bloody cool. Yeah. Bloody cool, Harry.
Bloody cool, guys.
But you can also change sort of like how many arms you have.
Just make your arms.
Hey.
All 6 of my arms are like, hey, what you talking about?
Okay, I think it's the same with the legs. We'll just keep it the normal. Just check out the measure. So, height. 5'7".
Yeah, so maybe sort of like, I think it's quite tall. Sort of like, maybe sort of like 6'1", maybe?
6'1". There we are.
Yeah.
6'1". And head size in proportion. This will change when you put clothing on as well. Like the look of it will. This is the smallest head. You can have the biggest head.
Once again, people are just trying to order their dinner, and a massive headed elf walks in. Hey, some stuff happens in magic.
Yeah.
They'll go in the mines.
How buff do you think they are? Like.
I think it's quite skinny, so like
slim.
Slim, yeah.
Slim build. There's like that's probably like as thin as it goes.
Sure.
but you can also have like just a bit more. Well, that's as big as it gets. Doesn't look right with the small arms, though, does it?
just skinny arm.
Yeah,
sweet boy.
There's like a nice middle ground between the middle and
say sort of like closer to skinny, but yeah, maybe about that where sort of.
Yeah, it's there. You can just see you can see a bit of muscle definition and things like that.
Yeah.
And then we've got the lower half, which will just change your leg size.
Chunk.
Give you big, like he did not skip leg day that day. You know what I mean? Crushing watermelons with their thighs.
While he's in like an interrogation, just like, are you trying to intimidate me?
Does it intimidate you?
No, it just confuses me. Interesting.
Weirdly aroused.
My plan exactly. Looks really nervous with back. I think it's nice skinny leg.
Nice skinny legs. And then we've got posture, which is just kind of like the sort of lean, but we can change all this.
Just leaning in.
Yeah, this all changes with the pose really. So
sure. Let's look at the pose and then we.
Yeah, that'll be after we. Oh, you can make his build really wide. Well, again, you can skinny him down. That's kind of a bit more. That is a skinnier.
I think that's sort of.
Yeah, and then upper scale. Let's see what that does. Just.
As his torso slowly floats off screen.
So weird. I think, should we just leave that? There's arm length as well.
Lord.
Just leave that all where it is, innit? Here's your muscularity though, so if you want to have a bit more like a ripped, skinny boy.
But that's the thing, he's like looking at the points, he's not strong.
No.
But I think,
He's looks after himself though.
Yeah.
He does a sit-up every day.
One sit-up.
The chest here as well, so you can have big pectorals that make no sense.
Constant confusion from the British folks. Who is this man?
What is going on?
Where did he come from? Why is he yelling at them there?
That's just kind of like your waist, just general waist height. Like go from like hourglass figure to just a straight line. Somewhere in the middle?
Yeah, sort of. There's a slight.
Let's give it that. There we go. That's about. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel.
So this is like the weirdest part because you're just like the minusculest difference between this and that.
We're just like, how curvy is this person? Yeah.
What should their belly look like? And you're like, I really didn't think about it.
No.
But here we are. Yeah, here we are.
It's just sort of very.
I feel like all this is kind of fine.
Yeah.
Again, just massive hips.
Just very curvy.
Why not? Why add that bootay? Give it.
Turn him around to show me his.
That. Some nice buns. Do you want big buns?
Again, my temptation to be a little bit of a prankster says yes, but I'm like, let's just
hold your peace. Do you know what I mean? Flat bum or big buns? You know what I mean? So do you
just
wings or tails?
Ooh. Again, no. But
just cool stuff to look at.
Yeah, just demon wings. That's
gold demon wings. What does that say? Closed demon wings. So there's like even an option to have all sorts.
Oh.
I bet there's like some tech ones as well in the show. All see, you got some like Alita Battle Angel stuff going on there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Gundam mechanical wings and all that jazz. Tech energy wings, a bit more like Archangel from the X-Men.
I mean, I don't know how this adventure's going to go, but if I turn up with like huge tech wings at the end,
I can't fly though.
No,
they're too heavy.
No, it's just the wings themselves are too heavy, so they can kind of just sort of menacingly flap. And everyone's like, oh, maybe I could trick someone to like give me like fly, and I'm like, oh, look at me go, oh.
I don't think your party has anyone that can cast that now that I'm thinking about it, which is such a shame.
Yeah.
Because that's a place where we should have had it.
Yeah.
So we could have had that.
Yeah. It's like maybe that's the thing. It's like we had a member who did that, and then they've gone off.
Yeah, they wouldn't do it. They said that if I kept asking them, they would leave, so they left.
It's too weird. It doesn't add anything. It just dear diary. I can no longer do the tech butterfly anymore.
Gazelda has left.
Oh, we all love Gazelda. Gazelda was the heart of the team.
Okie dokie. No tails again, even though having a crocodile tail would be cool. Extras. What's on the hour? This is all like turtle shells. Like you could be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle if you wanted.
Again, next campaign, we're just gonna bang.
Okay, so instead of going for the outfits, I feel like shall we tailor something specific?
Yeah.
So here are all your headgear, like a fez, all the things you'd want. Let's zoom in a little for you so you can have a little bit of. But there's like Anubis head. All that work we put in on the hair would go straight out. But the crowns and the helmets and stuff, kind of. I think in one of the character descriptions you said he had a fedora?
A sort of like large sort of fedora-like. Protect him from the sun. Yeah.
I like it. Let's see what we can find, shall we? Oh, here we go. This is it's a bit priesty, isn't it? Like
just like pilgrim.
The witch hunter kind of vibes, yeah. Pilgrim. That's a bit too feathery, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a wizard hat.
Which again, if you think about confusion, you turn up, it's like, oh, he's a wizard. It's like, no, he just got a hat.
Just like hats, mate. No, that's not right, is it?
That's a bit. No. So, not quite. I mean, I'm not.
It was close, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm not married to him having the hat. So.
No, fair. Well, let's see if we can find. If maybe. Oh, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Bring something else.
What's that? Oh,
it's an Australian rancher hat. Pretty dank.
Oh, this just feels like playing like Red Dead Redemption, where I just need a really good hat. That's a fedora.
That's the actual one you were after. Yeah. What's this one underneath? There's a mobster hat.
Hey.
See,
hey, yeah, again.
Hey. There's more cowboy and outlawry kind of vibe.
Or that police hat.
Yeah. I think that's kind of. Oh wait, there's. No, that's a bit more like jungle explorer.
Kind of,
yeah.
I
think maybe the closest we. Where? I think the closest we got was this fedora, wasn't it?
I like it. I think that's.
Do you want to keep it, or we can always come back to it? So
let's see what the costume,
the rest of the outfit looks like. All right. Well, I'll keep it for now. We can always take it off. All right. So let's start with the chest. Let's get a shirt on our baby boy.
A child needs to put a shirt on.
Let's give him a different pose so they have a bit more of a. There you go. Just a relaxed pose. Hey, it's gone. You know what I mean? I'm relaxed.
I'm just liking everyone who's like, hey, I'm doing a kick. Hey.
Yeah, we could totally have had you doing like a. I don't know. There's more. There's like.
Ilex, who are you kicking?
I'm a bridge guard. Or just straight up Jesus.
Again with the wings, just floating through down.
I miss Gazelda.
Why do you keep bringing?
Okay. What's the vibe?
So I'm thinking again, sort of like I said, this sort of slight, sort of private eye kind of look. So I think he has. I think like when I was describing it, I was like, in look and in character, he's a mixture between Columbo and Paddington Bear. So, but that idea of actually that's not too bad. That same sort of like I've got a good coat.
Oh, all right, okay. So we're definitely going for the duster coat.
Yeah.
I mean, there's this like kind of, maybe that's a bit too common, isn't it?
No, yeah, I think
There's a lot of like lovely armor and stuff. Again,
yeah,
Paddington
quite.
crossed with Columbo, isn't it?
Just, I think just in himself, where he's like, yeah, I've got a good, sensible coat, which has got a lot of pockets, which is useful because I can put things in. Wow. And then just back to like the scaly.
Yeah, isn't it? It's a warlock's chest piece, which kind of explains a lot. Chef White's bare chest in it.
Is that just a bunch of starfish?
Yep.
Just a mermaid.
It's amazing, isn't it? You know, if you want, you can just have a bikini. If you feel like it.
If you feel like it. And in one of his cases, he did. He just walked around in a bikini.
Oh, that's kind of... Oh, it's a bit padded. A bit like, I don't know. What's the word? Like a... Oh, slim jacket?
Ooh.
Oh, that's kind of...
That's quite...
It's a bit like a fancier Paddington.
What are you saying about Paddington? He's a fancy bear gentleman.
There's this bare-chested... Oh no, I thought that was just abs and stuff.
Just chest abs.
Yeah. You know what? There'll be more in the non-fantasy section, I'm sure. Yeah. They'll have like a proper duster. Oh, here we go. That an outlaw's duster coat kind of vibe. There'll be more jackets.
Yeah.
Is that the same outlaw's duster? It's the exact same duster.
And there you go. There's the chest.
Where is it? Where?
I think the outlaw duster is just.
Yeah, that's the one with a shirt, and that's just like straight up chest in it. I love it. Chest out. There's a trench coat again. Chest out.
He's a flasher. That's just
street hacker shirt. I don't think that's right again, is it?
No. But yeah, something like the duster or.
Oh, here we go. This might be the one. Suit trench coat.
Okay, that's quite nice. That.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a sort of. Yeah. I said, like, he's a bit scruffy, but I like the idea of he's like, no, you have to put a tie on. You know, it's just be respectable.
That's just a jacket kind of vibe. Whereas, I think we might have found all the... oh, here we go, one last one. But that's a bit more like, that's a bit more like an undershirt.
Again, if sort of like that weird sort of Sam Spade kind of like, yeah, everyone's wearing undershirts and we're smoking.
Hey. Oh, yeah. That's again another kind of like a shirt and jacket combo. But I feel like it's these duster kind of jackets, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going for. All right, so it was kind of a toss-up between that suit and jacket. Well, no, open bathrobe.
Just coming down in his dressing gown.
Yeah, just free cocking it.
What's that? This? Goblins? Alright. Come on.
That's a street mage. Don't know. So you got this one, which is a suit and tie. And then there's we don't want free cocking it. Outlaw's duster here.
I think maybe this one, you know, sort of.
Is that the vibe you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe the ties, sort of, a bit too sort of.
Too on the nose.
Sort of Pinkerton kind of feel, but
okay.
I like this. We're more kind of like he's got his coat. But he's also found a shirt from somewhere.
It's not as formal.
No.
Gloves?
Interesting. Yes, possibly. I think. And again,
it's
sort
like,
of.
Fingerless kind of vibe. just so you can press things. Holding
like,
things.
Yeah, when you're trying to use your phone with gloves on, you're just like, it's not working. It's not.
100%.
Hold on, I'll put it off.
There's all these braces and things. But I reckon, like if you wanted some leather gloves, I'm sure there'd be like some.
I think, something like that with. And I'm thinking like when he's investigating, that's the sort of what the gloves
These are like
as well.
marksman gloves, so they've got like the thumb and the finger missing, but the rest is
That's fine.
glove. Or you have, literal gloves.
Just massive work gloves.
Yeah, well, there's these plain ones here, so it'll just mean that your skin tone won't be the same, and you won't have nails.
No.
Because you're wearing gloves.
Yeah.
Presumably the skin and the nails are underneath.
Or maybe they're not. Maybe it's another mystery.
Oh, God. Lord.
Like I said, when you take off his shirt, he's like, it's just a skeleton. You weren't supposed to see this.
Oh, God, you must die now. So what do you think? Do you feel like no gloves, the full gloves, or the sort of marksman gloves with the
finger and the thumb?
So you can pick up clues.
I think that's quite fun. I like them with the marksman kind of.
Bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Leggy legs.
Legs.
Just like a loincloth kind of.
Yes.
Swimming suit
Again,
with a bulge.
the coat opens up and you're like, that man is just wearing a diaper.
Oh my lord. You got these kind of like, I think they're called thieves leather pants,
Okay.
yeah, and they've got like a bit of like protection. But there's also like peasants' pants. All these breeches.
He's just wearing some gentleman's breeches.
Yeah, some druid pants. Like, what's the vibe for the legs? Are we kind of going for like this underlayer, like, there's like a little underlayer over under the coat kind of thing, or is it like no? We kind of want.
It does look like he's wearing an extra coat. He's like got one coat on, and then it's like I think, I almost feel sort of relatively plain trousers.
Yeah.
No,
none of this like armor adding or anything.
No, I sort of again will get into this. I wonder if sort of like his armor is his coat. So like he's not so much wearing. Just hoping people are going to punch him in the coat. No, my fragile underbelly. Oh no, my trousers. You've got my diaper.
Oh, here we go. So there's like tailored slacks kind of vibe. Which a bit. Oh, there's like pants with belt buckles, which are quite nice.
I think maybe something like that. Sort of, I like the idea of it being like you can attach things to the belts. And then, I've got my kit. I've got my magnifying glass.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's a better belt option for you. this lovely.
Just big poofy.
Yeah. I think there's one here that's like a gunfighter's belt or something, and it has like.
Ooh.
No, I think. Yeah, I don't know. You could put anything in there.
Yeah. No, I think that's the thing where everyone's like, oh, you're going to be putting like bullets. He's like, nope. I'm just putting like powders and.
Yeah. For dusting for clues. All right.
Nice.
Shoes wise, sandals. I think strong choice, especially for
no socks.
No.
Or maybe with socks. Just
comfier, it's warmer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But running, your feet's natural shape are more to the ground rather than when shoes, it's probably a bit more damaging for your feet because you're wearing boots.
These are the conversations he'll be having. Where he's like, I'll explain why it's good that I'm wearing sandals. Are they Crocs? Wow.
God. Oh, there's like these like cuffed leather boots, which I think are quite like, I don't know. I saw them and I thought, that's sick. So Ilex?
Ilex, yeah.
Ilex. I've only read it and heard it once.
In all honesty, I had to look it up because I was like, Ilex, and then it was like, Ilex. I was like, that's his name then.
Okay, that's how you say that. So there's barred boots as well, which are a bit more like less accents, I guess.
I like the accents. I think
you like the accent.
Yeah, I think a large part of this is like a sensible pair of boots.
Yeah. Okay, so you sold on that?
And unless we can find some really nice sandals.
There's like these tall ones.
Right up to his knees.
Yeah, really getting up there. Stripper boots.
He's just wearing Wellingtons.
High-heeled boots, yeah.
Not unlike Paddington Bear. Again, that was for the way. Maybe Paddington wears stripper boots? I don't know. I haven't seen them
after dark, He's a nightmare now.
Laced and
These are laced boots. Just a bit more detail to them, I guess, with this kind of vibe. Yeah.
And then just big scaly feet.
Yeah, you can just have like fake. What is it? Fake lizard shoes. Everybody thinks you got lizard feet. They're just shoes.
They're just shoes. Why? Why have you dedicated so much time to doing that? I don't know. I get bored sometimes. You are such a strange man. Stop accusing the mayor of murder. Get out.
But he is a murderer.
He is a murderer. I can prove it.
I've got evidence.
Pulling out bags out of his belt. Go, look. We
Dust
don't know what you're
flying
showing us. Just dust everywhere.
Okay, how do we feel? Are we going for like this sort of detailed one, or back to the detailed one?
I think I like that. Yeah, those are. Let's have a look. No. Quite like the laces. I think that's.
Yeah, it's got the straps again as well, which kind of. And there's all right, cool. And then there's a mask, but
let's just pop it on.
Pop it on for a second. That's good.
Yeah.
I love how he's
Plague Doctor.
Yeah. Okay, so gear-wise, this is kind of like an egg just in your hand.
Why
just in case you need an egg at any point.
It's like that politician who's like, I'm just going to be walking around with a pint of milk. And no one's like, why are you doing this? Just so people will talk. You're like, why are you carrying an egg? Why have you got, why? Why is that a thing you're doing?
You're thinking about it.
You're talking about me.
What weapons does...
he has a rapier and a crossbow. Just a small
rapier. Do you want both? Like, that is a rapier. That's literally what it says.
That's just...
So you got this rapier here. Right-handed?
Yeah.
Yeah. And would you like some kind of...
Let's have a look.
Well, you could always side the rapier
with the egg.
Yes. we could handle the egg. So like maybe
just stabbed himself in the side.
Maybe the rapier is like sheathed. And you could have like a hand crossbow, I'm sure.
Yeah, I like that.
Or you could have both out, whatever takes your fancy. If you see anything in here as well, please let me know. I mean, look at that. Bad boy. That's what I'm on about. Some bleach size swords.
I was going to say, was that cloud sword up there?
Literally like, Kratos!
I said, like, the moment you start looking at this, you're like, maybe I could change it. Maybe I could just make God of War.
Yeah, well, I'm ripping on my character sheet as we speak. There's some like little knives here.
Sorry, that guy fell in a well.
You could definitely it's if you wanted to, because it doesn't have to look like the rapier. The rapier here is quite chunky, so if you wanted like this dagger instead as your rapier, or
sort of sort of like
just
machete looking.
Yeah, I mean katana. I'm easy, is what I'm saying to you. Whatever you want, we'll get.
Honestly, I'm going back to these four people having a dinner party, and a man with a katana just walks in.
Hey!
Hey!
Your
missing daughter!
I think I'm going to be scrolling forever if I don't tie a crossbow.
Yeah.
Let's have a look, shall we?
So that's just like...
There we go.
There we go.
Hand crossbow. There's like a large crossbow by the looks of it. What is it? Is it a hand crossbow?
I think it's a hand crossbow.
Okay. So we've got a hand crossbow here. And then we've got this sheathed sword.
Even like for the pose, I quite like, he's also showing proper safety. He's pointing the weapon down at the ground.
Very clever.
Yeah.
But do you want a sheathed weapon? Or do you want like another weapon in the other hand?
I quite like it I like his hand by his side. I think that's quite a nice, sort of slightly relaxed look, even though he's
or an egg. You can have an egg there. That's the other option.
You're tempting me. You're just tempting me. It's just got this egg. Like, why has he got the egg? It's like, it was payment. Like, you could... Yeah. That's a... Like, does he have that quite large dagger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to go back to those daggers?
For the sheath. Sort of
Yeah.
Because I think that rapier is a bit too sort of
Bit too chunky in it.
a bit too ornate. Just
Fucking
a throwing
hell.
stuff. How big is that star?
It's big enough to wield, I'll tell you that. Oh, here we are. Is that one?
That's
How's that?
that's quite nice. It's a sort of smaller.
Fits, doesn't it? It looks
Yeah.
quite nice. And there's these like sheathed ones. That's like a literal sheath dagger there.
Huh?
But it is a short sword, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then I think if you want size wise, that's probably
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got weapons.
Hmm.
Any like backpacks or anything like that?
Yes. Let's have a look. I think, as I said, I think a lot of the stuff he keeps in his coat, so it might be a smaller backpack.
Another cape, of course.
It's coats on capes. It's capes all the way down.
But yeah, you have these like standard backpacks here.
Yeah.
And let's go. I'm sure there's more backpacks. But don't like back.
I do find it very endearing. He's like, I've got my little backpack going on an adventure.
It's like more of a futuristic one. Then there's like a modern one.
See, that's just a school. That's a school backpack.
Ooh, that's pretty futuristic as well, isn't it? Yeah, I think these are probably the best options up here. Adventuring backpacks and your
I think, yeah.
backpack with a bedroll.
Let's go with the bedroll. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's ready to sleep any place you say.
Pretty much.
That's just for like if you wanted a shield or a sword on your back or something.
Or an egg.
Or an egg. Or an egg.
No, or an egg.
Here's your gear again. This is like headgear, eye patches. I'm sure there's more like glasses, so you could be like, ski goggles if you so wanted, or just a cool dude.
I'm from 1982.
Get those bad boys on. Or recent VR goggles. But leaving it plain, do you think?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Mouth-wise, again. Anything you think?
So, is he just smoking a cigar in that one?
It's just a cigar, like, yeah, boy. I think there's been a murder.
Just getting ash everywhere.
Yeah. Not a smoker?
No, I don't think so. I think he tried it once for the look, and then just was like, this is horrible. I don't like this.
Yeah. You get used to it.
Yeah, it was just like, come on, you get used to it.
Rings or piercings, maybe?
Yes, he does
Ooh.
have. He does have a ring.
Okay. Which hand?
I'm thinking he might put it on, on the wedding hand,
No.
because he's married to the job.
I've got a ring on my right middle finger.
Let's have a look.
Okay, so that's left hand. Oh yeah, let's just see left middle. That's what that looks like.
Have a look at the other one.
It's holding a crossbow. Put it up there. Like that.
Yeah. Can I have a look at the other design.
Yes, so there's the diamond ring, or what's that? An oblong ring. And I think that's all of them. Fortunately, the wedding band, diamond, oblong.
I think the oblong.
Oblong. So we're sticking with this one.
Yeah.
Okay, and get rid of this hand ring.
Yeah.
Excellent. Piercings?
No. Again, a temptation to just go, just pierce him up.
Okay, so pose-wise, let's start with the face, and then we'll work on the body and getting that all right. So, face-wise, smiling, big cheesy grin. How are we feeling? There's a multitude of
I just went as confused.
Yeah, the 5 5 known
No.
emotions.
Ah! With my big articulated teeth.
In it. That's a big smile, though. I was like, hey!
Hey! The mayor!
Is he a smiler or is he like a... Because there's this like serious one, you know, it's just plain blank expression.
I don't. Oh, Lord.
Shocked, confused, cocky,
Well, that's
smiley.
smiley. I think the cocky's quite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one that's kind of drawing your attention. You can
Yeah.
have like a little bit of a... Hey.
Just as his jaw.
True. There's been a murder.
Talk outside of my mouth, see?
Bit of a some...
I think this is the thing that he's a really sort of well-meaning guy, but
Yeah.
I think there is a cockiness to him as well, where he is that sort of thing where he's like,
Just straight up cocky then.
yeah.
I like it.
I think again it's that weird, like that episode of Doctor Who where the Doctor was like, "Well, I'm the smartest person here," and everyone's like, "We don't like that," and he's like, "Oh no, this is like I'm saying, like he's battered because he's like, no, obviously I very clearly that person's lying," and they're like, no, and he's like, oh, no, we need to solve this, and I'm like, do you want to sleep in the barn? Not really.
Oh mate, come on, chill out.
Yeah, guys, cool.
So, pose-wise, what kind of pose do you want them to do? There's these standard ones, but then you can always edit them and move them around. But what kind of vibe are we thinking? You know, is he,
Look at this.
Look at that over there. Come at me, bro. You know,
I'm still loving the one where he's just like, I'm doing a kick. Oh, look at him.
it's a bit cool. He's not even looking where he's shooting. Dangerous. It's just like a ready pose, English archer.
Ooh.
There's a sort of
Yeah,
these,
come on. Oh,
like a ready to shoot at any time. So yeah, these ready poses. There's that, yeah, that's like a pretty.
That's quite.
Is that the one?
I almost felt that's the way he would like to be. You know, sort of. He's like, yeah, I've got everything together. You know, I'm cool. I'm collected. I want to shoot a cloud. I could shoot a cloud. You can't stop me.
But that could definitely be the one if you want.
I'm feeling that. That's quite.
Trying to just get the. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty dank, isn't it?
Hmm.
You happy with that, or should we have a look at some more?
Let's have a look at some more. I'm pretty happy with that, but I don't want to.
You can definitely mess around with that.
Yeah.
So there's like this power at one. Some handing out advice again. Riding a motorcycle, maybe?
Just walking down the road.
That's the ring bearer, so I think they're meant to be holding something. Again, there's this like ready stance, roguish stance, ready for anything kind of vibe. Ta-da! Hey!
I solved it.
3-point landing, superhero landing.
Nice.
For when you're feeling epic. Flying. Literal flying.
Again, down the road, just go whoosh. Oh lord, here he comes.
Cool. That's pretty cool. It's like a action shot.
That's nice.
That's a real action shot right there. On guard.
Ooh.
Put him up, kind of vibe. And then dead, of course. if you're very sleepy.
This is how we're going to. Well, that's you know, it's a kind of like sneaking around kind of. I don't know, because he's a rogue, but I don't know if he's that kind of.
It's up to you, my man. Like, if you feel he's a sneaky guy, he's a sneaky.
I don't know if he is. I think he's more kind of, as I said, like even like talking to you, where he's just like coming in and going, right, okay, that's wrong.
So maybe
that's wrong.
it is. Maybe it is.
I
more
like
of
the pointing at me.
The what?
The one. The action pose.
Oh, the action pose, because there was a.
Or
there was a
I
really
liked
good
the one where he was pointing at the sky.
Where is
One we
that?
started fiddling with.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Notorious Spy. I think I put a bit of a bend here and a bit of a tilt there. Yeah.
I see that as like if they were building a statue of him, where they were yeah.
Oh, we are.
We literally are. We're going to put this in the foyer.
Oh yeah. We're gonna build a massive one, custom at Hereford. Is this the pose you like?
I quite like it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into coloring this bad baby boy. Bad baby boy. Let's start with some eyes. Give him an eye. Yeah.
Should we give him some eyes? Let's give him some eyes.
Yeah, give some eyes. What kind of eyes? Blue? Baby blue? Baby boy's got some baby blue.
Let's have a look at those piercing baby blues.
Give us some yellow eyes. Whoa. But yeah, there's a blue contact, blue dialect. Oh, contract. So like dilate.
He's wearing his contacts.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see that?
Yeah.
It's like blue eyes. We can change the color of the eyes as well. So if you like, just a regular iris, and then we'll just go into give like a really heavy kind of colors if you want. Make them more blue.
I like the idea of having very piercing blue eyes.
Yeah, we can add some white in there then. Yeah. That'll give it that piercing look there. There you go.
Nice.
That's the piercing blue we were hoping for.
You can't escape these. Just peering in through windows like, oh god, here he comes. Are you doing crimes? You have to tell me if you're doing crimes.
What kind of skin shade are we going for? These medium colours. Yeah. I've got like slightly paler.
I think slightly paler possibly.
Yeah, we can go like here. Give them some lip shade. They give lots of tones as well, which is quite nice. Get his fingers. So that kind of and his
just painting his clothes.
Yeah, same color. So that's kind of like, and then we can add some like extra tones of, give him slightly darker lips and things like that.
Fleshy bits.
Fleshy bit, go like lips. Here you go. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's just a bit of color to add to it. And also, I think there's a little thing called decals, so you can add like freckles and things like that. If that added well,
weird plague. Yeah.
There's different things that we can play with, and blood marks as well, stuff like that. Some serious Invincible vibes.
Yeah.
If you've watched Invincible yet, would recommend. But yeah, so I think that's kind of the skin tone. If you're happy with that,
I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Excellent. So let's go to work on the hair. What color hair?
Ooh. Let's have a think. What would be sort of maybe sort of a lighter brown.
Okay. So like this kind of walnut or almond brunette, I think is.
Almond.
How's that? Is that a bit too blonde?
Just made his face.
Just blonde.
Blonde. Yeah, let's have a look at the slightly dark
walnut's a bit more brown.
Yeah, that's
the one.
I think that's just again as face changes. That seems to be. Yeah, that seems to click for me.
That's the one. That's the one. The eyes are really popping out now as well. So you start getting darker colours in. All right, so cloth. What kind of cloth colour are we looking at? What's the colour schemes?
I think it's sort of dark. Also, for things we're going, so the stains and the blood don't stay. Yeah.
That's fair. So we're looking at like kind of well, dark colours. We can go like a warm walnut, which will have some brown tones hopefully in it. Oh no, it's kind of.
I'm liking this as a sort of. Yeah, he's becoming a bit of a cowboy as well, which I'm liking. That's sort of like, yeah.
That's a bit more brown. Don't know if you. What do you think of that underlayer?
I quite like that. I think that's
maybe was that
splash of maybe for the coat. I think maybe a splash of colour for the sort of the under the shirt.
So what colour would you like?
Ooh, maybe a red.
Yeah, we can always edit it as well.
Edit it. Yeah.
Like here's like a bit of a.
There's a sort of.
Just trying to think of where. Maybe the belt's red.
Yeah.
Shirts a bit of red. They'll have to be a different colour.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that. Don't know. What do you think?
This is the fun thing when you're sort of looking at it. It does everything else. You're like, this is him, and it's like, cool. Now we're playing dress up.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It's like kind of got this red vibe to it, and then you can probably the red buckles or red boots.
Ooh, red boots.
These boots were made for walking.
They have been. Oh, they've stepped in some things.
What do you think? Hat would be maybe.
I think red band and
then the. Or maybe like if we go like a bit of a. What is that walnut?
Yeah. That's that kind of.
Then you kind of have like the gloves are
the same, yeah.
Yeah. It's a very dark. It's a lot darker kind of vibes. What do you think?
I'm liking it. I'm also liking the fact that he's obviously gone to like a wardrobe first. He's like, right, I've got this look,
and I need it sorted. Yeah.
Yeah. I think sort of like look at his backstory as well. He got taken, and they were like, right, you need a distinctive look. And when people see you, they go, that's Holly Green. And then people are like, what? Yeah. Why is there no green? Maybe actually.
Yeah, I was just saying. I was just thinking that.
Let's add some green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm just trying to think of where to. Because there's a lot of red. Maybe we replace the red with the green. Or.
Ooh.
Oh. Come here. And then. No, I don't know if that's. Because then you got maybe the leather of this is green as well.
I think, we try it as the leather's green, and then.
What, as in like this?
I don't know.
Actually, there is a leather. So there's this kind of like green leather here. The more. That's where you get the. And there's green. That's quite nice, actually. I quite in love with that.
I quite like that as a kind of.
Just trying to zoom into that. Oh, I've got the pants. Cool.
Don't worry, I got the pants.
And maybe the backpack's green as well.
I think this is fun for the idea of someone who's like, I'm trying to escape my past, but I don't actually have anything else. So.
Yeah. And then it's like, I'm really falling in love with this kind of colour. It's something a bit different about it, and then we can. We should probably give the buckles a bit of a shine, shouldn't we?
Oh, yeah, very nice. Shiny
what, some metals? Like, he's not gold, is he?
No.
It's a gunmetal, do we think? Okay.
Yeah, I think.
The grey that never comes, apparently.
That type of grey.
Yeah, the one. So weird.
Well, you wouldn't because it never comes. You're like,
true. Yeah.
When's this grey coming?
Never. Again, just trying to aim for the buckle. And give it the buttons as well. Some more buckle. Woo. Oh, there we go. It's getting that precise finger. Well, it looks like we just need to sort of finish off the crossbow
And then we're...
and the ring,
Hmm.
and then we might be somewhere. So, where do you think that? Well, we've obviously got the crossbow bolt. Has to be metal, maybe metal trigger.
Yeah.
Do you want these, Mel?
That's sort of like... I'm now feeling that he's got that weird gunslinger thing in a world that doesn't really have...
Oh no, you'd be okay with gunslinger stuff. Kind of like, you'd be all right. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We got your back there, mate.
We then just cut. He's just holding like a shotgun. You're like, yeah, if he wants.
What kind of wood are we looking at? There's like mahogany, there's mulch brown, blink.
Let's have a look at maybe a sort of a darker wood, because I'm thinking like his coat's quite sort of light brown.
Oh, that's kind of.
It's quite cute.
It's something a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a feather arrow. So let's just get like a white. Oh, actually, let's make it a bit more
on theme.
Yeah, holly green, isn't it?
On green. You look at your chest and you're like, hey, holly green.
There's something a bit special about it. It's not. I don't know. It's not like anything I've ever seen. I really like it. I've really fallen in love with this character.
Good.
Usually it's like I'm the detective, and it's like dark colors. But actually, there's something a bit nicer about it. So yeah, I'm loving it. Is what I'm saying.
Like sort of like in the backstory where I think he keeps being taken to like, oh, you're going to solve this dinner party thing, and then he sort of goes off and he's like, this person's lost their cat.
yeah, exactly.
Brings back. It's like, good, well done.
Just
hope you're happy. Yeah, and then, like, you haven't been able to solve this mystery. He's like, oh no, it's very clear this person.
Oh yeah, no, it's clearly
it's him. But soup. Just so many dinner parties.
Gem.
Right. Ooh.
There's a gem inlaid in here, so we can give it like there's some precious like diamond, Alexander ruby, black opal, but then you've got these like sort of different kind of magical-y ones.
Oh, that's right.
Are we going like on theme green?
This was given to him by someone else.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
What's the theme for that person?
Well, sort of. What happened is that it was a case that he thought he'd solved, but then there was sort of like manipulation behind the scenes, and they were like, no, this person can't go down. It's clearly got to be, the apprentice. And he was again, like I was saying, where he kind of was like, no, that's not fair. And the apprentice was like, look, he tried and I appreciated it, and gave him this ring. And so he's kept that as a reminder of going, sometimes, I look, it's a bit like Irene Adler with Sherlock Holmes. He's like, constant reminder that I'm not as good as I think. Yeah. And I think that's been his character change, really, where he's still got his cockiness, but he's like, you can't always get it. But so I'm thinking like,
I don't know, maybe this black red one is quite
that's something dark. And I also like the idea of it being something that's from like what we've just said. You're like, obviously you'd have like green ring, and then it's something like you said, like a blue or a thing. You're like,
something that stands out.
That stands out, and then you're
something that catches the eye. Maybe that purple.
That's quite nice. I like that
because it's not like his eyes. No. It's kind of the off color.
Mm-hmm.
And is it a gold ring as well? Like you wouldn't.
I think because we just said he's not a gold person, and then he's wearing this kind of ornate
gold ring. Yeah, I like that. It's like the odd thing out, isn't it?
And if you were a detective, you would be like, hey, that's the odd thing. Why is he wearing that?
Yeah, that's something different about it. Yeah. Oh, we need to give him a nail colour. We don't want to forget those nails. Just some gold tinted nails.
You're like, yeah, that's great to say. He's just painting his nails. He's like, no, that's mine.
What's going on here? Give me this.
Give me nails.
Oh. Maybe we want to go lighter colour, don't we? Actually, no. There we go. There we are. Oh, well, there's Ilex.
Yeah.
Banging. That looks well, boss. I have to say, I think you've made a really cool character there, man.
Thank you. Now just watch me muck it up by playing it, and then just give him a hello. You're like, not what I was expecting. Again, put the skull mask back on.
Yeah, the wings come out, the skull mask is back on. Oh, amazing. Oh, well, thank you very much, Tom.
My pleasure.
That's been some really cool stuff, and we've learned a lot about the character. I'm really excited to be playing soon. Speaking of playing soon, we're going to be playing Escape from Carceri from April 27th till May 18th on Roll Together. Find us on social media and all that jazz. But yeah, thank you again, Tom, and we'll catch you guys later. Bye now.
Thank you.